Oh, you ready to ban some rules, eh? All right.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became
bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had
to get away. Yo, Soggy, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Toa Rocco. Greg, hello there. Yo, Kimberly, welcome on in. Wait, muted by the way? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not muted. 100% I'm not muted. There's no way I'm muted. Yeah, just listen. Yo, Fangs! Okay, he's a member here, chat. If you're talking, you're muted. I'm not I'm muted. I just checked, Rocco. That's on your end. Good try, though. Light of darkness. Yeah, it's all on you, Rocco. Everybody else can hear me. Yeah, it's your fault, bud. 100% your fault, bud. Jikerdor, well, thank you. All right, Fluffs, I'm gonna go ahead and put the head on, and then we're gonna dive right into this, all right? Ba-da-da.
He could write any
Story like Tom's and good for you.
and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city. A romantic
Getaway.
Still he's a torchbearer.
Yo, Andy, welcome on in. True and rise. Of the lake. All right, it looks like everything is ready, chat. We're recording. Everything is flowing. All righty. Let's jump on in.
I'll show you the herald of darkness, lost in the never-ending night, diving deep to the surface.
Yes, there's so many people on YouTube today. Alrighty, y'all ready to do this? Yeah. Oh God, the camera is low. We gotta make that camera a little bit higher. We gotta fix it, guys. Give me a second, yeah. There we go. Yo, hi chat. Persona! Okay, maybe I made the camera a little bit high. Wait, okay, is the light coming from here a little bit too much? Is that a little bit too much? Is that better? There we go. Free Todd! No, Todd's banned. Yeah. Todd is banned. Todd is forever banned. Todd is forever banned, chat. Todd is never coming back. Yeah, it looks better. There is something up my butt right now. Oh man, the light! The sun! We've got the sun. Na 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 na. Alrighty. We gotta adjust a couple things real quickly. We're gonna go ahead and turn off Herald of Darkness real quick. As much as we love Herald of Darkness, it is not that time. Let's go ahead and grab some Steam Beats. Now, what kind of Steam Beats do we want to see? Show all of them. What's some good Steam Beats? Hip hop, electronica, lo-fi. Sure, we'll do Kill It Anyway. Alrighty, chat. Hi. Yo. Jikerdor, welcome on in. Hello there. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, we do have to adjust some of the cameras because everything got knocked around. If you guys don't know, a good friend of mine named Dashi, he actually became a doctor. He actually became a PhD like last week, and he stole all my cameras and everything for his big interview. So I have to fix everything. Yo, hi, Fangs. Yo. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, what you call? Hi, Fox. Hi, guys. Hi. Okay, I still have to adjust a couple things, so give me a second. We're gonna fix this. I keep hitting stuff with my fucking face, which is great, which is hecking great. Okay. So that's how it's looking right now. I think I want it a little bit lower. I think I want the camera a little bit lower. So go ahead and do tap. Just a little bit of a tippy tap. Boom, just a little bit of tippy tappa. Okay, but like I'm not centered now. Like I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. Hello, it's me. It's the Ghost of Tom. Yo, Matt. Hello there. How you doing, Matt? Perfect. Okay, I am centered. It is good. You guys get to see the room, all that good stuff. The phone just went off, so we're gonna yeet that. We're gonna get rid of that. Breaking all the camera rules. Yeah. Yo, hi, Fox. I think the camera can go a little bit lower, though. I think it can go just a tad bit lower. We're just going to go a little bit high. Yes, chat. You get to see the belly. Y'all get to see the belly. Okay, that's better. Are we twisted? Are we tilted a little bit? I feel like we're tilted a little bit. Like that. The belly. Yeah, the belly. Yo, Greg. Hi, Greg. Okay, Chad, do we need to be tilted a little bit left or right a little bit right now? I feel like we need to be tilted a little bit. Rotate counterclockwise, my perspective. Okay. Like, aha. Normally, I'd have hours to set this up, chat. There we go. Normally, I would have hours to set this up, but today's been an interesting day. Today has been a very interesting day. I've been talking to my mom today. I haven't seen my mom in a long time. I saw my mom today. It was great. We had a voice call, all that kind of good stuff. But my mom wanted to talk a lot. I allowed her for like an hour to talk. We talked for 3 hours. It was a lot of talking, but I miss her. So like we talked for a while. If you guys don't know, I have not physically seen my mom since the last time she was on stream with us. It's been like 2 years, so we talked a lot. Yo, hi, King. Tilted left, tilted right to fix. Yeah. I started my channel thanks for your inspiration. Have a great day. Yo, Nero, I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you started your channel. Heck yeah. What kind of stuff do you do? Is this a storytime stream? Yes. This is a storytime stream, but we have a couple things to do first. Okay, so chat, because I didn't have enough time to set this up beforehand, how is my voice volume? How do I sound? And how loud is the music? Is the music too loud? Is the music good? Tell me how my voice to the music is fine. It's fine, it's normal. It's good? Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. 10 out of 10? Amazing. Awesome. Fantastic. Music is very low. The music is supposed to be very low. It's not supposed to be loud. It's good, but no music. Okay. We'll turn up the music a little bit. How is the music now? It's not supposed to be loud. It's supposed to be just kind of background. Better? There it is. Good. Okay, so you guys can hear it, but it's not overwhelming. Great. Jake, how am I? I'm doing great. So chat. So I am considering a brand new career, okay? You guys know I do a lot of different jobs. I've done a lot of different jobs over the years, right? I'm considering doing a brand new career in, oh no, here it comes. Oh, we're about to get canceled. We're about to get canceled, chat. In real estate. Whatchamacallit? It's gonna take about a year to get into it and all this kind of stuff. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a career in real estate. But you guys, when you hear real estate, you're like, oh, those guys that like are landlords and stuff like that. No, commercial real estate. Real estate in Canada, sign me up. Yeah. My mom does it. It takes 20 years to get a big profit. Damn, dude. All right. Well, good to hear that. You'd buy a house from me? All right. Who else would buy a house from me? Let's go. Turn up all the single mothers. Rant up. Wait, you actually do real estate, Fang? You do? Oh, that's cool. Buy all the moldy houses. Dad, I would like to tell you about this house. Look, if you look here under the walls, this house has excessive water damage, which means it has mold. You guys should buy it because this house is very moldy, okay? This is a moldy household. You should buy it immediately. You're a pilot? If you're a pilot, then why do all my flights keep getting canceled because I don't have a pilot for it, hey? I blame you, specifically. The house has great potential. It's full of mold. Dude, can I DM you something? It's real quick. I won't see it. If you DM me stuff right now, I am not going to see it. I am not able to read. Like, you guys don't realize this, but I have chat up at like 400% size just for me to be able to see it. There's no way I'll be able to read your DM if you send it to me while I'm in Fursuit. There's no goddamn way. How's my brother, Jake? Normal. All the moldy greenhouses, yes. Oh, yes. So this house has a wonderful bathroom. As you can see, the pipes run directly into the walls. This gives you optimal mold growth. You're a sales associate? Nice. I forgot to open the window. Now I actually have some cold air coming in. Am I going to Anthro Weekend in July in Utah? You mean Anthro Northwest? So what's today's stories about? There's lots of them. I have way too many stories. But right now we're just greeting everybody in and all that kind of stuff like that. And when we get into the stories, we'll get into the stories. Breathtaking black mold, yes. I do some drawings and it's going good. I just need some more practice. I love if you can give me some tips. I'm not an artist. Dad, if there's one thing about me you must know is that I cannot do art worth a damn. I cannot do art worth a damn. 100%. Yo, yes, Fursuit Story Times. Yeah, you guys, for everybody that's just joining us, welcome to Story Times. Story Times is where I tell stories about stuff that's either happened in my life, is happening in my life, is going to be happening in my life, or stories that people have sent me in that they don't know if they've acted right and they're wondering my opinions on them. So yes, we have lots of stories today, and my mic is loose. Why is my mic loose? It keeps on flipping up. Maybe it's because I keep hitting it. I don't know why I keep hitting it, but my mic keeps coming up. I can't wait till I hear these awesome stories. Heck yeah. Yo, Slime Dogs, welcome on in. I like drawing just for fun. Jake, am I going to Anthro Northwest? I do not think so. Am I going to Anthro North England? I do not think so. Chat, if you don't realize this, I'm in fucking Canada. So unless you are going to financially help me get to all these random American cons, there is no way in Hecky that I'm going to be getting to every American con there is, okay? As much as I would love to have $1 billion and just travel to all the cons, I currently do not have $1 billion. So if you would like to help me on my journey to $1 billion, then I'll go to every con. I promise you, if we hit $1 billion on this channel, we will go to every con every year for the rest of my life, okay? Yeah, and also I live in British Columbia, which is one of the most expensive cities in the entire world. Yeah, I am specifically, so I live in Canada, in BC. I am closer to American cons than most of the Canadian cons. Most of the Canadian cons, okay, if you don't know anything about Canadians, our flight system is kind of fucked. So all of our planes are actually controlled by the government, okay? All the planes that we have here is Air Canada, okay? So we don't have companies competing with each other for prices. So the Canadian government basically just sets prices for our flights. So a flight from like Seattle to Chicago, which could be like maybe $200-300 for you guys, it's $1,500 for me in my money. So like, it is really expensive for me to travel as a Canadian. Does Canada have good skiing? Yeah. Yeah, Canada has fantastic skiing. Yeah, no, straight up. So, like, there's a lot of times when I want to travel the United States, I take an hour drive down to Seattle from my house. Maybe it's more like 2 hours, right? I take a 2-hour drive from my house to Seattle. I get on a Seattle plane, pay $300 to travel, and come back and then drive back up there instead of just staying at my house, taking a 10-minute drive, and then paying $1,500 to fly. It's just ridiculously more expensive to fly in Canada. Absolutely. Canada is super expensive. So, like, here's the thing, chat. In Canada, we have monopolies on most of our things because basically all of our like groceries, flights, health, everything like that, everything is government owned, which means that there is no competition, which means they just get to charge whatever they want for it because there is no competition between the two companies or anything like that. Like 70% of all airlines in Canada are owned by one company. 98% is owned by one company. Like TLDR, Canada is a monopoly country. In fact, we have sanctions outside, for outside things. So, like, you know, like Spirit Airlines and all those small airlines. Canada actually has laws preventing like American Airlines or anything like that or actually having contracts in Canada. It has to be Canadian. No, I meant Halloween. Are you still going there? I think so. Yeah, Halloween is local to me. So yeah. You know, I opened the window for like airflow, but there's some little kids playing outside, and they're like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." I'm like, "No, okay, we're gonna close that window." Okay, big question, Jake, and it's kind of personal. Oh no, they're about to ask me about a massive dick. Oh no. Jake, you're whacking, you're funny, you're crazy and outrageous. Thanks, Susita. What's your big question? Yo, Blaze! Welcome on in. Definitely not cool. Would not allow airlines to come into things. That's just like so Canada's a lot like Japan, where we're very independent from Americans' influence because we don't want the Americans to actually influence our economy as strongly as they do, right? Like if we just let America take over our airlines, because you guys have such a large industrial infrastructure above us, you would just destroy any Canadian infrastructure. Like basically, because you guys are already so big, if we allowed you past our borders, you would just crush everybody. You would just crush all of our businesses, and it would be Canada would just become an extension of America. So we have to put up these barriers to protect ourselves and to protect our businesses, but it creates a monopoly inside of our system. I love your story, so thank you. Loving your paw dance. I talk a lot with my hands. I really do talk a lot with my hands just naturally. Even when I'm on a telephone call, I will talk a lot with my hands. What's your favorite CFL team? I don't know what a CFL is. Canadian Football League? Does that mean Canadian Football League? Because I have no idea about football. Like, if you're in Canada, you like hockey and basketball, basically, and soccer. Football is like second place. We have a non-existent public transit. We have a lot of public transit here. We actually have some of the... I don't care about the children. I need the air. We have a very good public transit system here in BC. It's like one of the best one. What's funny is that Jake does a high-pitched voice and it makes me crack. Wait, what do you mean high-pitched voice? Do you mean like a, hi, I'm Hop, and I want to be a Pokemon Master. Oh no, I'm a little boy and I don't know my opinions on things, but I'm going to be very, very black and white about stuff until you believe me. And I'm going to be mad at you because I have an opinion that I haven't fully invested yet. That little high-pitched voice? Yeah. Kids care about Prime these days. Drink Prime, drink Prime, drink Prime. And Chick plays peekaboo. Oh, hi. 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 You saw my tweet about the Fortnite event. If any of you guys, if any of you furries here actually play Fortnite, DM me. We have an open tournament coming next month, and it's open to anybody. So if you're a furry and you play Fortnite, DM me after the stream, and I'll get you in. Hype for 3 weeks from now? What's happening in 3 weeks, Rusto? What's happening in 3 weeks, Rusto? No build. This will be a no build competition. Uh-huh. Oh, god damn it. TikTok Riz Party chat. Bruh. Your story time about scaring a taxi driver with the first hit is funny as hell. That was a real thing, though. Is it open to new players? Absolutely it's open to new players. Absolutely it is. I've been ready for the big question for a while, Lydra. You just haven't posted it yet. What's the most expensive restaurant you've ever eaten at? You want to see though? That'll be the first story of the night. Let's dive into it. So chat, this is the $100 sushi story. Okay? This is the $100 sushi story. Okay? So we're gonna pull the clock back. Here we are. We are going into a con that is all the way in Ontario. Okay, and this con is a camping con. So when you go out to it, you literally go into tents, you go into these bunkies, you go into these like cabins, and you basically just have an entire week of camping. So like canoeing and like kayaking and climbing rock walls and archery and tennis and like horseback riding. It's a whole bunch of like camping fun. This con is a very unique con. It's one of the oldest furry cons in the world, and it happens in Ontario. It happens at a provincial park. I forget the name of it right now. But long story short, this con has been going on since like the 1970s, if not earlier. Like this is one of the oldest cons in the world. But when you go out there, you are eating like rustic camping food, okay? Like potatoes and bacon and eggs, and like it's a really like high tier camping con, okay? But after spending a week there, right, you are tired, okay? You are exhausted. You've had a lot of fun. You barely slept. It's been a week, and you're ready to go home. And on our way home, we decided, hey, you know what would be great? You know what would be fantastic? We're exhausted. We've already gone to like this entire con. Let's just skip our flights and stay here another 2 days, because the biggest roller coaster park in Canada is also just like 20 minutes south of where we're gonna fly out of. So instead of flying home, let's go ahead and spend another 3 days at a roller coaster park, because we still have 3 days of our vacation left. Let's just do that, okay? Let's just ignore our flights, skip our flights, and let's just spend 3 days at a roller coaster park. So that's what we did. We got a new hotel room. We stayed there and we went to roller coastering for like the next 3 days. It was great. There's an entire Ontario Furries Wonderland like a roller coaster group. We went with them. This is actually, if you don't know this, I am afraid of heights, okay? I am terrified of heights. I got over my fear of heights about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had a blast riding all these roller coasters that I never rode on roller coasters ever before. Like, I went on all the big ones. I had a ton of fun. It was great. But all of that aside, after the big camping trip, after the, the roller coasters, we were hungry, okay? And this is like midday, so it was like before all the restaurants really opened, stuff like that. And we're just kind of in the middle of Toronto trying to figure out what we should eat. And we keep on we went to 3 different places and they were all closed for renovations or they weren't open yet, all this kind of stuff. And eventually one of them just like, hey, you want some sushi? And here's the thing about furries. Furries love sushi. I do not know why, but furries hecking love sushi. And I'm over here in Vancouver. BC, where we get fresh sushi off of the ocean all the time, okay? But right now, in this story, I'm in Ontario. It's landlocked. It is in the middle of the country. The freshest sushi you're gonna get there is like fresh, never frozen fish, okay? Like, it's not gonna be good quality sushi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you live in like Wisconsin or if you live in Minnesota or something like that and you're like, the sushi here is so good. No, it's not. It is like not fresh. It is like medium tier sushi, okay? Like, you do not know sushi until you've gone to the ocean and you've had it fresh. The fresher the sushi, the better the sushi, okay? But here we are. We're in the middle of Toronto. I am hecking starving. And the guy's like, oh, can we have sushi? And I'm like, fine, fuck it. Whatever, let's go ahead and get some sushi, right? And we walk into this restaurant. And this restaurant, we're here in like furry t-shirts and like shorts and all this kind of stuff, right? Everybody else in the restaurant, high class dress. Like, I mean, these people are in suits. They're in dresses. They have $20,000 like necklaces of diamonds. Like, everybody in this restaurant, for lunchtime, mind you, for hecking lunchtime, are dressed to the nines. And I'm like, oh, I am very out of place here. Okay, what's going on? What's happening here? And a maitre d' takes us over to our table. This is down, and then they have 3 different servers come up to us, right? One with the wine list for today, one to take our orders, one to stand there and to assist us whenever we are at all inconvenienced, okay? Like, literally just standing there. They are our personal servant for the meal. And I'm like, okay, we have walked into a very high-end restaurant. I'm not sure if I belong here. Okay. So they're just like, today's lunch special is a very, very special dish where we will serve you 7 pieces of sushi and 3 side dishes. And I'm like, okay, what are the sushi and side dishes? They're like, we're not going to tell you. This is prepared by the chef. And every single dish that's sent out is unique to the hour in which it is sent out. It is whatever the chef feels likes at that particular moment. There is no list. You do not know what's coming. Whatever he feels like, whatever ingredients he has, he is just going. It is surprise sushi. Yes, it is surprise sushi. Chef's choice. Whatever he sends out is what comes out. It is $125. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Here's $125. I'm going to enjoy 7 pieces of sushi and 3 small sides for $125. I sat there, I gave him the money and stuff like that. And you know what? I was not expecting much, okay? I was not expecting, this to go well, stuff like that. They come on out. And they present each one of us our own specific platter of different sushis, right? Different wraps, different everything, right? And oh my fucking God, It was the best sushi I have ever eaten in my life. I didn't have to dip in soy sauce. I didn't have to do anything. We were given the person that was standing there chilling with us. They were giving us instructions like, all right, and this piece is accentuated if you combine it, rate this, and then instead of chewing it, we want you to set it on your palate, let it sit there for a moment, and then chew. Okay? They were literally giving us instructions on how to like eat this sushi as we're eating it, and it was fucking delicious. I have never had better sushi in my life, and there is actually a restaurant just over here in BC that is the co-restaurant for that place. Turns out that restaurant actually ships their fish the same day that it's caught off the boat from BC to that restaurant, and it is served that day. Whenever it comes in, it's served immediately. So yes, that stuff was the freshest possible stuff they could possibly got, and for $100, that sushi was a steal. In fact, you know what's so weird? I can normally eat like an entire large pizza by myself. I can normally eat a crap ton, right? I was so satisfied while eating that sushi that one, I cried in the satisfaction. Like I was actually weeping. It was so delicious. And two, after those 7 pieces and those 3 sides, I was completely full. I was literally completely full, and I did not need any more food. I was satisfied. We did have some wine with it as well, but that's besides the point. Literally, have you guys ever watched the anime Food Wars where like you take a bite and your clothes explode off and you start crying something? It was literally a Food Wars, reaction to like food, yeah. Do I like herring? Herring is my favorite sushi type when I'm going to get sushi. Absolutely, I like the strong flavor. Yo, Zifo! I think I saw that you did a big old raid. Yes, yo, Zifo! Thank you so much for the raid. Hi guys. I've seen clips of anime girls like that. Literally, eating that sushi was just like, it was so good. I keep hitting my mic though. Spicy food burns? Well, we're not talking about spicy. We're talking about sushi. A romantic story when? Do you all want to hear the least romantic? Okay. Actually, chat. We are not going to say names, but I have actually a question for you guys of what I should do. Okay. So I have a romance problem that I need your help with. Okay, chat? I have a romance problem that I need your help with, okay? Feel it? Oh no! Okay. So, it's a little bit cute, okay? Don't you dare tell anybody about this, by the way. None of you are allowed to tell anybody else about this, okay? You have to swear this stays between you, me, and the chat, okay? You guys have to swear it stays between you, me, and the chat, okay? So there is this, let's just call them this cute floof, okay? There's this really cute floof out there that I know of, okay? And my problem is that I am here in Canada and they are all the way over there in the United States, okay? Yeah, this all game. And I don't know if I want to take another jump like that. So, like, I like them. They're nice. We have a lot in common. They're funny. They're cute. All this kind of stuff, right? But, okay. There we go. But I don't know if I want to do another long-distance relationship. Every single time I do a long-distance relationship, I always seem to get let down. Like my first time, like whenever I'm with somebody, right, and we're together, everything is great. And I find that whenever I go far away, right, they seem to like lose the love that they had for me. And I don't know if it's a me thing. I don't know if it's a them thing. I don't know if it's just a bad experience thing. But every single time I get in a relationship with somebody and I go far away from them, I feel like they lose love for me. So, what you call it? I had to experience that with my ex-wife. I got to experience that with my last ex-boyfriend, stuff like that. And now this person is like entering into my life, and they're just like, "Hi, I like you, and you like me. Do you want to like meet up at a con, and then we could like date from there and everything like that?" And like, I don't want to. I'm torn because like I would like to meet them and all that kind of stuff, and like to start this off, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should tease myself and like get myself invested into something like that, where in the end, immediately after the con, we're going to be separated again, and we're not going to be able to see each other for a long, long period of time. And I just feel like the love might die again within that time period, and I don't want to go through that hardship. So I'm having a really hard time deciding whether or not I should just like preemptively say, "Hey, no, I don't think this is a good idea, and we should go like look for other people," so I don't like string them along, or if I should like keep it going for a while and then actually meet IRL and make a decision from there. No, I know where they live, Pac-Man. I know where they live, and they live on the other end of the country. Like, I'm here in BC. Okay, for you guys to imagine, just for you guys to imagine, okay? Imagine if I lived in Seattle and they lived in Pennsylvania, okay? Like, I live in Seattle and they live in Pennsylvania, just for the example. Well, here's the thing. We've already kind of had that talk. And, like, here's the thing. Like, I'm a flirtatious person, right? Like, right now I consider myself single, right? And, like, I'm a flirtatious person. I'm a fun person and stuff like that. And, like, I don't want them to feel bad that I am being flirty and that I am doing stuff when we're not in a relationship, but there's, like, it's like a situationship where there's, like, semi-romantic feelings and everything like that. And, like, I don't want them to feel bad because, like, they're kind of like an asexual person. And that's actually another fear I have. Real talk. This is another fear I have, okay? I'm not a hypersexual person by any means, okay? Like, I might come off into all this kind of stuff like that. I'm not hypersexual at all. But, like, I'm like either high or medium in my sexuality. And, like, I enjoy, I'm not poly. I'm not poly at all, no. But, like, I enjoy having sex as part of my lifestyle and as part of my relationships and stuff like that. And I've dated people that have been asexual before. I've been with people for like 10 years that have been asexual before. And I don't know, like, I don't know when I broke up with the person that was asexual and I healed from that and I started like being sexual with people, I felt like I was free again. I felt like I had left a cage and I was free to be me and everything like that. And I'm a little bit afraid that because they've told me that they're asexual and everything like that, that I might be putting myself back into a cage again. And I don't really want to go back into a cage again, if that makes any sense to you guys. Jake is just a demigods of demidogs? Wow. Wow. Wow, I love that. You should do what's best for you. But here's the thing. I don't know what's best for me. Like, on one hand, they're very nice. I like them as a person. They make me laugh. They're funny. I enjoy spending time with them, right? But on the other hand, they're on the other side of the country, and they're ace. And nothing against ace people, but like, I've already had relationships with ace people before, and it really makes me feel trapped, and it makes me feel they don't unlove me, but it feels like I'm leaving a part of myself behind when I'm dating someone who doesn't also enjoy that part of my relationship. One girl I had a crush on me told me that they are ace and don't know want to touch again. They're awesome, but I just can't. I just read somebody from the chat. Yeah, well, Jake, so the head pad redeems only works with the avatar. That's not going to work there. So yeah, I'm honestly very, very torn. And you guys, okay, you guys are the assholes that asked me about like relationships and stuff like that. That is what I'm going through right now. I'm trying to figure out how whatchamacallit, I'm going to navigate this part of this possible relationship. Because like on one hand, I like them. On the other hand, they're far away, they're ace, and I feel like I'm unintentionally hurting them when I'm being flirty and single to other people because that is my personality. Like whatchamacallit, I'm bisexual, I'm gonna be flirty, all that kind of stuff. Like that's part of me. And I feel like I'm unintentionally hurting them by being like, okay, yeah, we'll wait till then. But now while we're waiting, I'm being flirty to these other people. And I'm not being flirty to you because you don't like it because you're asexual. So like, I don't know. We've already communicated. This is less about communication, Taz. And this is more about picking a path. And the path is either A, invest, or B, let go. And I don't know which direction to go, whether I should invest or let go. Ask them if they want to be open. So here's the thing, Taz. As much as I'm like a very flirty stuff of a person, stuff like that, I don't know if I want my forever relationship to be open. I actually like closeness to my relationships, and I've enjoyed singular partners and focusing and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if I would want an open or a poly relationship. I feel like if the if open is a solution to a problem in a relationship, then you have a problem with the relationship. Why does the problem relationship can't be solved with like? I feel like it's a bad solution. It's like being like, hey, my house has termites in it, so I bought an RV so I can live in a house instead of just contracting an exterminator to get rid of the termites. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a problem, solve the problem. Don't just move out somewhere else to find the solution. Having separate sex and love lives. Okay, Greg, I'm going to be very direct with you. For me, there is a difference between sex and love life sex. Okay? Like, I can go ahead and do huffy stuff with people I'm feeling just huffy for. That's fine. I've established that. But there's a true difference between the sexual experience I have with an actual partner and the sexual experience I have with a stranger / friend. Okay? There's a large difference, and there's a big connectional difference. And somebody that I'm with forever, I kind of want to have that strong, deep sexual bond with. Real talk. I could never be in an open relationship with my fiance. See, I think I'd be okay with an open relationship, but I don't want the open relationship to be a solve for a problem relationship. I just want the open relationship to be just fun that we're having in the relationship, right? I don't want an open relationship to be problem solving. I want the open relationship to be like, oh yeah, we also do this for fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the best way I could describe why I would and would not want an open relationship. I don't want an open relationship that will solve a problem in the relationship, okay? I would want an open relationship if that open relationship is fun for both parties and is not covering up damage. Yeah, I get that. With me, a random person, whatever, I'm busting that. But with my partner, it's like a deeper than busting a nut. It's an entire emotional nut. Taz is busting that emotional nut. Exactly. Jake, my dad told me when my ex had broke up, it's best to focus on your life first before finding that person that treats you with respect. That's not a problem, Kimberly. So, like, I'm healed. I'm doing my own thing. So, like, I find the best way to find relationships is just keep doing your own thing and find people who are doing what you're doing, and then you'll find people on the way. And I found people on the way, and it's been great. I'm not actively searching for a relationship. That is not the problem. Like, I'm not out there being just like, hi, I'm lonely, and I need someone to fill my void. Because let's be fair, chat, I'm normally the void filler. Oh, whoa. Jokes aside, I'm not actually desperate for a relationship, okay? This has come around. It's entered my life. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. And you guys asked me about it, so I'm telling you about it. But like, I don't know. Is your Mersuit ready? Can we see? My Mersuit's been ready for forever, but this is my, like, I never come on to stream with my Mersuit on. Whenever you see me, I will always be my safe work suit. There's no way in hell I'll be wearing my Mersuit on camera. Okay, that I just feel that's disrespectful to the people that are watching, right? There is not safe for work suit for not safe for things. There's safe work suit for safer things. I will never bring my not safe for work stuff onto camera like this. Nah, it's disrespectful to you. I'll tell you what, Subatomic, go ahead and look it up. It is there if you want to find it. I haven't done this yet, but I did it on YouTube. Oh, unrelated, I should point this out. If you don't know this, Dark Man under... This is Dark On Man under new name. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, that is where we are at in relationships and stuff like that. Nice job, Blaze. Nice job. Nice job. All right, chat. So, we're here for story time, right? We're here for story times, right? So, chat, here's the next story, okay? And I'm trying to think of a proper name for it right now. I'm trying to think of a proper name. Ha. Okay, I think I got it. How do I put this safe for workly? You know what? Oh, this is the story about how I got shagged by a stranger. That's the best way I can put it. Dad, this is the story of how I accidentally got shagged by a stranger. And this has happened like a couple weeks ago. Hey, yo! Okay. So to give context to this, this is the story about how I accidentally got shagged by a stranger, okay? So to give context to this, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a party. Why do I go to this party? It's because a friend of mine who I haven't seen in like a year and a half was just like, hey, Jik, I haven't seen you in about a year and a half, and I feel like this would be a fantastic opportunity for us to reconnect. Please arrive at the location as addressed, and we're going to be enjoying a party at this location. And there we can catch up, reminisce, and once again become well acquainted. Yes, very well acquainted. I'm like, okay, hi, I will show up to the party. Yes, very much so. I'll love to see you there. So I go ahead, I schedule my work off, I get everything ready to go to this party and stuff like that, right? And about 3 hours before I go to this party, okay, I get a text message from him stating that, to those who are concerned, I have elected not to attend this party in particular because I feel that the people who are going to be occupying the party are no longer those that I would like to associate with. Sincerely, your friend, the skipping out of the party dude. I'm like, oh, okay. So the guy that I was going there who invited me to the party is no longer going to the party. Great, but I've already told like 20 people that I'm going to this party. Somebody's driving with me in the next hour to go to the party. Fuck it, I guess I'm still going to the party. Okay? So here we go. I'm traveling to the party. We get to the party, and the party is actually pretty badass, okay? The party has a hot tub. It has what's it called? A school bus full of balls, you know, like ball pit balls that you can jump into and swim around in. There's a fursuit lounge. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But something I did not know about this party, it was very how should I put this? Euphoric items positive. Okay, this party was the kind of party that there was a limit on how many whippets you could bring to it, which the limit was 72. Because last time they had so many whippets to the party that it flooded their recycling bin. So this time they limited the amount of whippets to 72, but you could still bring like mushrooms and narcotics and amphetamines and pretty much anything you wanted to enjoy at this event. You definitely could enjoy at this event. Me particularly, I only drank some alcohol because I'm not into drugs and stuff like that. But you know what? They did them, I did me. They did them, I did me. Okay? So what's a whippet? If you don't know what a whippet is, I'm not going to tell you. Ask your dad. Anyway, so I get there and everybody's getting high. Everybody's having a fun time. And at this party, there is a massive cuddle room. Okay? There is a massive cuddle room that you can go in there in fursuits, latex, in pet suits, in whatever you want, and everybody's just cuddling. Okay? So I go ahead, I fluff on up, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy my time. I'm pretty drunk. I'm very drunk. Let's go ahead and enjoy my time. And when I go into there, there's a group of people that are my friends. And I'm just like, cool, I'm going to flop on them, cuddle with them, and have some fun, okay? These are friends that I have benefits with, okay? These are friends that I don't mind having fun times with, okay? Everybody else is strangers, but these are friends that I do not mind having fun times with, okay? So here I am, flopping back like a big dog, being petting back, all this kind of stuff, right? And I have a friend to the left, a friend to the right, a friend above, a friend below. Like, all my friends are there, and it's a good time, right? And as time's going around, people are rotating in, people are rotating out. Some people want more pets, some people want to get some water, stuff like that. And eventually, I get a whisper of like, "Oh, whoa, hello, chick. Am I allowed to have some fun?" And I'm like, "You what? Sure. I'm drunk. Go for it. Let's have some fun." Oh, whoa, kind of thing, right? So they proceed to taste the mold. Let's just put it that way. They proceed to taste the mold, okay? Let's just put it that way. And it was okay. A lot of teeth, but it was pretty okay. And then after they're done, I'm like, okay, well, I'm dehydrated. I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave. Okay, I'm going to get up, get on my fursuit, do all this kind of thing. But I thought that the person that tasted the mold was a friend of mine. Okay? So I go ahead, I desuit, I go ahead, drink some more and all this kind. And all of a sudden, this random guy, this stranger, keeps on like buzzing around me. Like, they just keep on buzzing around me, being just like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hi. Hello there." So I keep on going on my day, and they just keep on buzzing around. They're like, "Hi." Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm like, "Hi. Hello there. What can I do for you?" kind of thing. And they're just like, "Oh, well, can we have some fun?" And I'm just like, I don't know you internally. I'm just like, maybe later, right? So I go along the rest of my day. I jump in the hot tub, I jump in the bus, all this kind of stuff, right? And then I go ahead and I get into, the party ends, I get into Uber, I start traveling home, right? All of a sudden, my phone starts buzzing again. Bzz, 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 bzz. I'm like, the fuck is this? And they're just like, "Hi, I had a really great time tonight. You were very tasty. Can we do this again sometime?" And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, oh no. And I look over to my friend who is in the Uber, who I thought was the one who ate the mold, right? I'm just like, "Hey, buddy, did you give me a BJ tonight?" And he's like, "What the fuck? No, I was off sucking off some other guy." I'm just like, "Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, I have no idea who this guy is." I was just like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I guess it was fun. Bye." But like, I have still no idea to this day who the bloody hell that person was. No idea. And I'm like, no. We'll just blame the alcohol, okay, chat? We'll just blame the alcohol, okay, chat? It was an NPC. Oh no. It was an NPC. No re. He got some nutritional mold facts. He tasted the mold bow. I was basically like, fuck this shit, I'm out. But yeah, to this day, like, I vaguely know what the person looks like now, but like, yeah, I definitely thought they were somebody completely different. How did I lose track of what's going on there? Okay. How did I lose track? I am being surrounded, like, you guys have never, maybe you've never been to a cuddle part before, but when you're in fursuit, you barely can see, right? So you just got people that you're like petting, that's petting you. I was being petted by like fucking like 15 people at once, okay? You've ever seen those videos on Twitter where the fursuiters just like that and they're being petted by like 15 people? That was me, okay? I was being petted by like 15 people, okay? And I thought most of the people there were my friends, stuff like that. I lost track on where they went, and I thought X was Z, but Z was actually a person I did not know. Bro, that's how you know you're wasted a little bit. Ah. But yeah. That was how I accidentally got shagged at a party. Wait, so that was a TikTok Riz party? Dude, TikTok Riz parties are based upon my life. The people who are like, oh yeah, this is a TikTok Riz party, is fake. My life is real. And was this party at a really nice, luxurious home or something? Yeah, it was a pretty nice home. Like, it was a huge house with like a good furnishing, stuff like that. It was a pretty nice house. They had an entire massage table where they had a semi-professional masseuse giving people massages on the table, like throughout the entire night. There was fried chicken provided for food. There was donuts provided for food. Like, this was a pretty nice party. Furries are amazing. Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. I have no idea what carnival is. Fried chicken fancy, yeah. That's a jikuation if I ever heard one. It was a jikuation. Yo, hello there. Hello. Hey, mods, can you ban him? They just went ahead and posted a sus link. Go ahead and ban them and get rid of that link, please. Okay, nobody click it. Nobody click that link. Somebody ban them and get rid of that link, please, and thank you. Okay, thanks. But yeah, that was the most recent TikTok Riz party I went to. But yeah, let's see. What other stories have happened recently? There's been a lot of cool stuff that's been happening over the last little bit. Dashy's moving out. If you guys know Dashy, he's actually moving to the United States in the, on May 10th, so like in 10 days, so that's cool. Let's see. What else has been going on? Yo, good night, Vin. And he's gone. Good. Welp. All right, Chad. Well, I have a whole bunch of stories prepared. But what kind of stuff would you guys like to hear about? Because this is all about you guys. Like, this is a community night kind of thing. I would like to talk to you guys, and this is like a just chatting thing. So let's chat back and forth. What kind of stories do you want to hear about, or what kind of questions do you have for me? Can't ban anyone because you're moldy Cheeto? Damn. Got any dreams that feel realistic? Well, last night I had a dream that I was picking up wooden cigarettes, whatchamacallit, that my dad left behind. I'm just like, damn, this is a weird dream. What cons am I thinking about going to? So AC is my birthday con, so I always like to hit that one up, and MFF. I'm not a bottom, sorry, buddy. Subatomic, as much as you want to think I'm a puppy and a bottom, is just not the case. Did I ever tell the story about the athlete food in the no-no area? Pretty sure I did. What's the most annoying experience as a furry content creator in particular situations at cons or stream? Okay. The most annoying situation I have ever had as a furry content creator at a furry con is expectations of my time. Okay? I had this guy at Texas Furry Fiesta that basically expected me to do lewd things with them. Okay? They just flat out expected me to do lewd things with them. And they weren't a stranger. They were like a friend of a friend of a friend, right? But like I didn't really recognize them in or at a suit, right? Like I knew about their existence. Like if they told me, hey, my name is like Godzilla 65, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds semi-familiar, but like I just don't quite know you yet. And they were expecting me to spend hours with them at the con and to like do lewd stuff with them at the con. I just didn't know them. Right? So I'm just like, hey, you, how are you doing today? I see you there and just like, I'm mad at you. I'm like, oh, what about? And they're like, well, we were going to hang out and do all this stuff at this con. I'm just like, news to me. Absolutely news to me. Like we never communicated about this. We never made set plans. She's just like, yeah, well, I expected you to actually care about me and to make time for me. And like, I thought we were friends. And I'm just like, we have never talked in DMs or made any sort of arrangements. I don't know where this expectation is coming from, but like, I have my life and I don't know what you're thinking about in your life, but like, A and B aren't working together right here. That's why you should plan ahead, for Christ's sakes. Well, like, here's the thing. Trying to plan things at a furry con is a fool's errand, right? Because when you go to a furry con, you basically, for the next 72 hours, you have ADHD. I don't care if you have ADHD in real life or you don't. When you come to a con, for 72 hours, you have ADHD, okay? You're doing one thing, and then you do another thing. You're running off here, and then somebody invites you to this, and you go to that, and everything is just messy. Do not expect anybody to stick to solid plans at a con. Fursuit talk. Hi. Oh God! It won't get out! It won't get out! It won't get out! Get out! Get out! This is why I'm not a bottom, chat. This is why I'm not a bottom. I don't have the proper gag reflexes for that shit. This is why I'm not a bottom. Fuck. I can't take it. Too big. Yeah, it was too big, chat. Did I ever get detained in MFF? No, why would I? Why would I? Too much teeth. Too much. Don't clip that!
Nice.
Like stuck in the mouth. Bruh. But yeah. Jake eating the microphone? Yeah, chomp, 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 chomp. What other questions you guys got, chat? Did you ever tell your friends that you're furry and how did they react? Kind of late in the game. So like, here's the thing. Whatchamacallit? I only started being a furry when I was like 25. And when you hit 25, your friends don't give a fuck what you do. They're your friends because they're your friends. They don't give a fuck about what you do. So they're just like, oh yeah, you're a furry. That checks out. They're basically like, that checks out. The revenge on your band teacher was a savage story? Yes, yes, it was. I'm happy that I'm furry. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're a happy furry. All right, chat. So here's the next story. Okay, you ready for it? You ready for it? Because I'm gonna do this story because Subatomic's here. Because Subatomic is here, we're gonna do that story. Okay. The story is, chat. Am I a bottom? Am I secretly actually a bottom? Boom. We clipped it? No! Fuck you, Ink. Fuck you, Ink. The next story is, am I a bottoms? Okay? You're not a bottom? How do you know, Greg? I might be faking it until I make it. You don't know. I'm secret celebrity. How dare? How dare? How dare you call me secretly celebrity? That is falsehood and not the truth. And how dare you call me out like that? Like, how dare? That is the worst combination of words I've seen in my life. I'm not a soft top. That implies that I have ED. I am not a soft top. Jesus fucking Christ. That's the worst combinations of words in the English fucking language. Holy shit. A soft top. Fuck. Oh. Are you trying to hurt me? Are you trying to make me cry? Ah, oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay, we're going there, chat. We're going there. Fucking Usagi's out for blood and shit. Service top. Oh, God, a service top. What's a soft top? A soft top is a top that has ED, erectile dysfunction. A service top is a top that enjoys, what should we call it? The pleasure of their partner as they're fucking, basically. Soft tops being like, I can try to top if I have CWOWIS. All right, chat, but for real, this is the story about the time I tried to bottom. Okay? I tried, and it failed. It failed successfully, okay? So here's the thing, chat. If you are ever questioning, hey, am I a top or am I a bottom? Okay? A lot of the times, okay, I get to deal with a lot of tops, okay? And whenever I'm dealing with a top who's like, yeah, I'm a top, I like breeding and all that kind of stuff, right? Within about 20 minutes, I can figure out whether or not they're actually a top or they're secretly a bottom that just hasn't had their butt, okay? The true difference between a top and a bottom isn't whether or not they're taking the dick, okay? Because you can be a very, like, power bottom, stuff like that, right? If you want to be a bottom, right, what that implies is that you can get into the headspace of being subby, of being soft, of having stuff done to you. Basically, you can enjoy, you can relax and to enjoy it, right? You can go into that headspace by being massaged and talked to and carour, stuff like that. And I am very good at creating headspace, okay? I'm not a service top, okay? I am a charismatic top. There's a difference. But, here's the thing. I know exactly how to push your button to make you bend over, right? But I'm always like, okay, but I should have the same buttons, right? Like, I'm a dude. I'm doing the same, like, if somebody else did the exact same thing to me, should I not just also, like, get all like, right? So I tried it. Not once, but twice. I'm just like, okay, first time, probably going to go poorly because I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to be stressed. But, like, I'll try it 2 times. And I tried it twice. And the problem I find is that I really don't get into the headspace of being fucked. Okay? Like, I got that psychological risk. Like, in order to get into the headspace, you have, like, I'm going to be straight. Good wording. I'm going to be straight. I'm a bisexual guy, but I'm like 80% straight 20% gay, maybe 30% gay, right? I don't look at a dick and be like, oh my God, that's a beautiful dick. I would love to look at that dick. Oh, look at its veinage or its like foreskin. Like, I'm so attracted to that. I'm not really attracted to that whatsoever. In the same sense, if I look at a girl's boobs, I'm like, oh yeah, look at those boobs. They are bouncing and they have nipples in the middle of them. And man, look at that aurora around that nipple. Oh, it is so hot. So definitely hot, right? That does not turn me on it either. So like, the problem with me is that the things that a bottom gets turned on by, which is like, you know, being like, is it like what you call it, the parts and what you call it, the headspace, I can't get into it. If somebody tries to put me in a subby headspace, I get into a competitive fighting headspace. I'm just like, okay, fuck you. No, fuck you. No. Like, I become, I wouldn't say defensive, but like, I just can't get into what you call it, the subby headspace. So the 2 times I've allowed somebody to try and do it and finish doing it and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, that felt like a something. It didn't feel good. It felt awkward. I think I'm good. I think I'm what do you call it? I think I'm fine doing the things I'm doing. Hey, other boys, you enjoy me making you feel like a subby puddle of love, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing that because I like making you a subby puddle of mud. And they're like, thank you. Can we come again? I'm like, I don't know, a week or so when I feel like it. And they're like, okay. So yes, the question is, am I bottom? No, I just don't really get in the headspace. I don't care for the parts of that part of the thing. Heck, I'm going to be straight with you, chat. I don't really even like like, dude. For me, it's a little gross. It's a little gross. Even my own. I'm just like, okay, let's clean it up. Let's get rid of it. I don't want to deal with it. What should we call it? You know what? It can be inside you. It can be inside me. As soon as it's outside, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. If you get into the huffy, subby headspace and you want to lick it up and stuff like that, that's all on you. Feel free. That's not my thing. If you're into it dripping down your leg as you go to the bathroom, cool. You can go to the bathroom. I'm going to stay here. It's just not my thing. Jake, the word you're looking for is territorial. You're not wrong. Put that comeback where it came from, so help me. Put that comeback where it came from, oh so God. Yes. I don't want their cum. I don't want my cum. I don't want to deal with any of the liquids. I don't like blood. I don't like saliva. I don't like the goopy stuff. I'm just like, I enjoy doing the thing that makes you feel great. And I'd like doing when you feel great, I normally feel great, okay? I like making you feel great. Let me make you feel great. Jake, how many suits do you own? 2 suits. Yeah, also no to goats. No goats. Who's the maker? Personalities. This one's $6,000. Where's my second suit? You will never know. You guys have probably seen my second suit before. You just never know. It looks exactly like my first. What's the second suit for? This is the safer work suit. That one's the not safer work suit. Easy. It's like, I know where you're coming from, but I know for some people it's really sensitive down there. Probably something like that. You can't go wrong with extra lube. It's not about sensitivity. Like, I've gone through the motions. Like, I can take it. It just, I don't get in the headspace where it feels good. I am not being just like, oh yeah, I want your dick inside me. Ooh woo, it'll feel so good. Please fill me up, daddy. I don't get in that headspace. It's not a part of me. Has anyone ever asked you for bondage play? I fucked people in like whatchamacallit, in straight jackets and bondage play before, some of that. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's not my go-to, but I enjoy it. Yo, Sponge, well, come on in. Well, I'm gonna vomit. Rip to you. Like, here's the thing. I don't even normally blow people that often because I don't particularly enjoy the thought of them ejaculating into my mouth. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I don't want. So, like, I'm almost gagging thinking about it. Like, I'm literally almost gagging thinking about it. I'm not in that headspace of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat it and taste it and I'll get it all over my face. Like, no. Like, I will tease you with my mouth to get you like all riled up and then I'm gonna fuck you. But like 9 times out of 10, I don't want you to finish in my mouth because like that's gross to me. Yeah, I 1000% spit. Like maybe the 3 or 4 times in my entire life where I've allowed somebody to finish some of that, I have immediately like got a towel, spit it out, so that I do not enjoy it at all. No, not my thing. Is it? No, it's not always like this, Taz. This is just because people are asking specific questions that have led us down this road, Taz. Literally, Taz, this is only because people have asked specific questions tonight. Because they've asked about it, it's come up. Normally, we talk about stories, and we do other stories. It's just these little fucking horny fuckers keep on asking about this shit. Oh, that's a great question. Dick. What do you think about Las Vegas FurCon being a completely 18 plus? I highly agree with it. I 1000% agree with it. So if you guys don't know, I was actually invited to the first Las Vegas FurCon by the creators of it, and I was invited to the second one. I just couldn't make it this year by the creators of it. I just couldn't make it. But like, I've been directly invited both times to that con because I know like the con chairs and all that kind of stuff. And it is in fucking Vegas. There is nothing to do in Vegas that is not 18 plus, and the places that they can reserve their event space has to be 18 plus in order for them to reserve it properly and expand. It is 1000% okay for Las Vegas FurCon to make an 18 plus con. In fact, I wish there was more cons that were 18 plus. And then I wish there was more cons that were specifically public so that we could choose between going to 18 plus cons and going to public cons. 1000% agreed. Jake, do you like kinky stuff like BDSM? Meh. It exists. Yo, Kiro's there. Hi, Kiro. Yo, exactly the guy I was talking about. So this motherfucker right here is amazing. Chat, can we get a shout out for Kiro, by the way? Please and thank you. This lovely motherfucker is the one who has set up the Las Vegas FurCon. They've done an amazing job both times. And yeah, it's in fucking Vegas, chat. Like, there is no reason that you would not have it be 18 plus. Like, I think they even have the smut con. I forget what it is, but like the latex, the sex con, they also have it in Vegas. Like, bruh. It's just a passive. Like, get over yourselves, furries. Like, the only people that are actually complaining about it are like the fucking 16, 17-year-old furries. They're like, I want to go to a con that I'm never actually going to go to anyway because I live in the fucking California. But like, I don't want to hear about restrictions in the furry fandom. The furry fandom should be open and accepting of everything at all times. They should allow minors at Vegas. Like, like, fuck off. I'm just a VIP director, moldy bitch. I didn't set it up. Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't do a fuck ton of work to make this all work. Can you just describe a whiny teenager? Yeah. You know what? This might be a hot take. This might be a hot take, chat. But if, whatchamacallit, Rainforest came back to Seattle as specifically a 21 plus con, it would probably be the biggest furry con in the world. Okay, I bet the attendance of Rainforest 2025 being a 21 plus only con would be the biggest con ever to come back in the furry fandom's history. 1000%. Like, people don't want to admit this, but the furry fandom is an adult fandom. My job is to chase down the GOH and other VIPs and make sure you get the panels on time. Mine's the easy job. You're not wrong, and you get to have a lot of fun. Kiro, since you're here, do you have a list of people that are going to be your VIPs for LVFC number 3? Do you have anybody that you can actually talk about, or is this like still hush, 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 hush? You've announced one? Which one? No. I'm not big enough yet. You got to get, for the first couple of years, you got to get some really good talent in there as your guest honor. Oh, yo! On Chiplock? Oh, fuck yes. Yes. You definitely should have them. They're amazing. Chad, if you don't, can we get a shout out? Oh, wait, that's, yeah. Can we get a shout out for Sonic Mega? If you guys have not seen their content, they're an amazing voice actor. You should definitely go check them out. No, Sonic, sub. Fuck you, little buddy. You, Jake, have you been to Furry Week in Atlanta? Yes, I have. A long time ago, but yes. I have. I will strive to make this a trend. Good luck, John Wick. Good luck, Mr. Wick. So, Jake, silly question, but why do you not consider... Wait, do you consider your mods your friends? Wait, what? I'm being all tangled up. Gosh darn it. Okay. Chat, breaking the magic. So, Jake, silly question. Do you consider your mods your friends? Basically, yeah. If you've been on Modivine for a while, stuff like that, then at absolute minimum, you're an acquaintance of mine, and most likely you're a good friend of mine. Do I have access to Muck? No. Have you been to Philadelphia? No, I have not. If I could be my persona for the day, what would I do? Chat, if I had my persona for a day, what would I do? You know what? Everybody expects me to say I would open up an OnlyFans and make an OnlyFans account and do a whole bunch of raunchy shit for a day, right? But here's the thing. Here's the reality of it. That might last me like an hour or so, and then I'd be tired. I'd be tired of it. I'd be like, okay. Honestly, if I had my persona for a day, you know what? I'd spend that whole day just like running around being dumb. Okay, I'd be just like, what's this? Was that a da-da-da? Like, I'd just be being dumb, exploring all the kind of stuff, being like, holy shit, I have digigrade legs, and I have a nose, and I'm smelling all these things, and I'm seeing differently. Here's the thing, like, wolves don't have the same eyesight as humans, so like, I'd be seeing the whole world differently. I'd be smelling the whole world differently. I think I'd be just overstimulated for the whole day, and then I'd be back to normal. I'd be like, well, fuck. Okay. Can I get an extension on this? When have you caused the most harm to myself? That is an interesting question. So chat, Usido has asked me, when have I caused the most harm to myself? So when I hear a question like that, I think of like, self-harm, that what you call meaning in myself, self-deprecation, stuff like that, right? And there's a lot of people in the world that struggle with those kinds of things. They go through hard parts of their life where they cause self-harm. They go through a large periods of life where they like doubt themselves, bad talk themselves, do a lot of self-deprecation, and they don't believe in themselves and stuff like that. I am not one of those people. I have a very strong sense of self. I have a very strong sense of ego. Even when I'm in very, very bad situations, very like stressful situations that a lot of people would find tough or unbearable, stuff like that, I have this kind of will about me to press on. Because at the end of the day, as long as I keep moving, it can only get better from there, right? When something bad happens, okay, I can just keep on progressing, keep on existing, and I can move on from there. I was very, very lucky that I had a fantastic pair of parents. So that no matter what happened, bad and terrible out in the world, when I came home, it was a strong, stable, loving foundation that I could keep on walking every single day forward. And because I had that strong foundation, even in my adult life, no matter what happens, I can keep striving forward, happily, hopefully, and purposefully. So I've never really self-harmed. I've never really self-deprecated. I've always had a very good opinion about myself, and I've kept it forward throughout my days. Yo, Derpy! Roundhouse kick! Hug! Do you think fursuiting is worse in Texas or Florida? Both. Both suck. Both suck. Florida is stifling. Texas is hot. Ah. Hey Jake, the FAAFC wants to know: in the world where all furries either own a furry or owned by another furry, what? Subatomic, you're weird. I'm almost half tempted not to read your comments anymore. They're weird. Yo, it's okay. It's spicy outside right now, chat. Like, it is warm outside. I have the window open, but like, it's still warm. What if I knew I only had 24 hours to live? Well, that's easy. I just spend it with the people that I care about and know. Yeah. I just have an enjoyable time with the people that I know and care about. Easy. Like, I'm not sure if you guys understand this, but I'm satisfied with where my life is. I'm satisfied with where my life is going. I'm satisfied with my life that has, whatchamacallit, rest. So, like, if I was to die tomorrow, I would have died happy and fulfilled. If I die 40 years from now, I will still, because every single day that I'm alive, I'm always doing something to better my life. I'm always doing something to progress something. At the end of my life, no matter whether it's tomorrow or in 40 years from now, I will be fulfilled because every single day I've worked towards something. So I'm not really scared of death. I'm not really scared of regret. I'm not a regretful person. I don't regret things because normally I'm always working towards something. I'm like, okay, this is the path I took. Sure, I could have went left, I could have went right, but this is the path I looked. And because I took this path, it led me to the people and the things I love. So yeah. Yo, Silly Fox. Hi, Silly Fox. Hey, Jake, I gotta hop off before we go. We can ask the chat. Sure. Here, Kiro, what's your question? What's your question, Kiro? If an unnamed calm, possibly the Mojave Desert, asks you to tell stories, QA station, they want to see that? Yeah, sure, I tell stories. I would get a list of stories together. I would pre-approve them with what you call the con staff, stuff like that. Be like, these are the stories I tell, and yeah, I do story time. That's no big deal. Yo, what's up, Aaron? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Here's a question. Let's say one day everyone turned into for someone friendly. Do you think it would be any different? Okay, so that's a complete, this is going to take your question in a completely different direction, okay? So Nightlife asked me, if everybody turned into their personas, would it change like society and everything like that? And here's where it'd be weird, okay? There's 3 types of persona users, okay? Persona users number 1 are like me, where their persona is literally just them, okay? It's just me, but fluffy. Our personalities don't change, our cognition doesn't change. Literally, the only difference between me and Jik is one's fluffy, one's not, and I just like this aesthetic, right? There's no body difference, there's no physicality difference, like there is no real difference, like Jik is not a character, right? Jik is just me, okay? Whereas some people have personas that is what they're aspiring to be. Their persona is confident, they're cool, they're fit, they're funny, they're like aloof, they're stylish. Or some people, their personas are obese, and like what their persona is, they're a perfect version of who they want to be, right? So when someone becomes their perfect version of what they want to be, and they didn't put the work in to get there, it might feel hollow to them, right? Like if they just instantaneously became the perfect version of themselves, it might actually feel hollow to them. Okay, so we got level 1, nothing changes. Level 2, they feel hollow. Level 3, some people have personas just for fun, right? They have like a dragon and a tiger, and they have what's known as like an art box, like a dollhouse, and they collect personas as toys and trinkets and stuff like that, right? So like, who would those people turn into? And if they turn into one of the things, would they be dissatisfied with being turned into only one of them and not being able to turn into all of them? So, funnily enough, I feel like people would be, on the whole, shocked at first, excited, and then possibly dissatisfied with it. My persona was me, but I changed much over the 12 years, and it became hollow. So I started anew. People remember the old me and not the me as I'm now. So I'm going to fix that. Exactly. See, here's the thing that you guys don't know about yourselves, because maybe some of you aren't old enough to understand it. You tend to change your personality completely over the course of 8 years. Like, you know, you see all these Twitter posts where they're just like, oh, XYZ said these things 8 years ago. They're a terrible person, right? The person that you're talking about most likely has changed into a different person over the course of 8 years. Completely. Favorite Pokemon? Easy. Totodile. If people don't have a persona, they just don't change. You want to throw a pumpkin at me? Why? Why do you want to throw a pumpkin at me? Oh, that's turned off. That's turned off right now, silly. That's turned off. It'll be turned back on at a normal stream time. question. Have you ever had an uncomfortable experience at a furry con party? Kind of. Yes, definitely. But it was my fault. Okay? So there was this time at MFF where I got groped a lot. Okay? I got groped a lot. Okay? But it was not 100% their fault. So I was at MFF. I was in fursuit. I was very, very hot. I was trying to get back to my room. Okay? And on my way back to my room, I got lost and I accidentally walked into somebody's room party. I didn't realize it was my room because the room looked exactly like my room, but it was somebody else's room party. And then all of a sudden, this guy came off the porch, okay? And he was super fucking drunk, right? He sits beside me and he's like, "Oh, furry, oh, fursuiter, hi." And he just started grabbing me and trying to smash my face like, "Hi, oh, you're so cute, da 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 da," right? And I'm just like, "Thanks, great, keep off me, you drunk fucker." He's all over me, stuff like that, right? And he just kept doing it until his friends like pulled him off him. And then I realized I was in the wrong room and that it was time for me to go, so I left. And then they called the ambulance on him because he had alcohol poisoning. So I don't blame him. He was completely out of it, but yeah, that happened. That happened. Chat, I'm gonna take a quick water break because I've got a big headache right now. I'm just gonna take a quick water break. The mic will still be on. You'll still be able to hear me, everything like that. But I just got a big headache, so I'm gonna take a water break and maybe try to get some more air in here. Okay?
Oh, there we go. Oh, I'll definitely talk about anti-first in a second. Absolutely, that'll be fun. Ugh. But while I'm doing this, I might as well whatchamacallit, congrats to new followers, stuff like that. So whatchamacallit, Akada Furry, thank you so much for the follow. Pikachu, thanks so much for the follow. Cream Rabbit, thanks so much for the follow. Taz, thank you so much for the follow and the sub. Appreciate it, buddy. Kevin, thank you so much for the follow. Sonic, thanks so much for the follow. Zephs, thank you so much for the raid. And Alex, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Yo, Ramulicious, thank you so much for the follow, dude. You're too sweet.
You need to eat taunt.
Aw, silly, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Oh, you're gonna try to feed Todd every stream? Thanks, buds. I'm sure he appreciates the snacks. There we go. Okay, guys. I hate to do this. I hate to do this because we're having a fun time and everything like that. But I'm actually starting to feel a little bit sick. I wasn't expecting this. Maybe it's too hot in here or something like that, but I'm actually kind of feeling a little bit sick. So I think this is where we're gonna call it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and like lie down and rest a little bit. I don't know what's coming over me. I just started getting this headache and now I'm dizzy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end off the stream for now. I'm gonna take a rest. If I feel better later on tonight, we'll do some Fortnite tonight. But yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a rest. And we'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? I'm sorry it was so short, guys. It was a short and sweet and to the point. But yeah. Wait, hold on for what, silly? Yeah, I need to plug in and recharge, stuff like that. Hey, Shell, yo, Coda! Hi, Cody. All right, but chat. Before you go. One, for all of you floofs that it might be their birthday today, happy birthday to you guys. And if you want me to wish you a good night tonight, type in the letter M for mold. Okay? If you want me to wish you a good night tonight, type in M for mold. Usagi, have yourself a great night. Fox, have yourself a great night. Bye, Silly. Bye, Rainbow. Bye, Peter. Bye, Cosmic. Bye, Ramculus. Bye, Taz. What about good morning? I can do a good morning for you, Coda. Hey, Code, have yourself a good morning. Link, have yourself a great night. Towa and Super, have yourself a great night. Time to play some more Persona 3 Reloaded? Maybe, actually. That might be relaxing enough. Liam, Vortex, and Cade, have yourself a great night, guys. All right, Link. All right, guys. I hope you have yourself a great night, wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Bye, guys. This might be weird, but you should reply to my Twitter DM.